Welcome back to Phasmophobia. If you guys could like, comment, and or subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Anything that you can do for the channel will help me put more back into the channel for you. All of that being said, let's dial up our 9.57 times difficulty. If you want to see what we're going to be, or what the difficulty consists of, you know, pause as you will. Basically no sanity, no evidence. I don't think there's any hiding spaces, and the breaker should start on. So yep, there's that screen, there's the ghost screen, no evidence, grace period of 1 second, forget about that, that is nice to know. There's not a lot of time to do much, but if the ghost decides to hunt, then I should be able to start sprinting away from the sound of the start of the hunt and maybe live. We'll find out. And there is the contract settings. I'm actually going to change this to random so we have the potential to get Blood Moon. So edit, contract. Random. We lose 0.02 rewards. I do not mind that very much. Honestly, I'm surprised Windy is worth more than random. And while we're playing around with numbers, what if I dial this up to 2 seconds? Oh, jeez, that really takes it away. Okay, yeah, we're going to keep that. All right. We are going to hoard ourselves with all of the loadouts that I can fit. Let's make sure we're upgraded on everything. Next upgrade, we're 81, is level 82 headgear. We get night vision, followed up by tier 3 incense, and lastly, tier 3 crucifix. So, make sure we are full up on all that. Enable loadout. Everything is highlighted over here. Pop over here. Everything's highlighted in the truck. And everybody loves Tanglewood, so we'll pop on over to Tanglewood.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
If you could just press that button right there and, like, shut them up, I would even go for that. That'd be nice. I'm going to take a look at this game settings and see if we have anything new in here. I did see there was a small update. I did not bother to actually look at the changelog to see if anything, or see what was updated. Potato, I'll have to deal with it. Oh, you know what? Let's dial this down to push to talk and say no device. There we go. Now I can talk during hunts. Ideally, we're going to go for perfect game. I'm also going to try not to abuse salt photos. And I'm going to avoid abusing interaction photos. So we're going for burned crucifixes. We're going for dirty water, bone, ghost photo. And no, we're not going to get handprint. Sorry, no evidence. No evidence also, or at least as far as you guys have seen from the rewards menu. No sanity monitor, no activity monitor. Looks like we got clear weather, foggy. That works because we're going to be inside of the map, so don't really care. No flashlights, so these don't do anything. I will turn them off because I think on Tanglewood, if it's a Raiju in the garage, your powered on equipment might be affecting its speed. I know that's definitely the case in what is it? Edgefield? Yeah, Edgefield. Because not only do you have the entryway, but mainly you have the upstairs and the garage there as well. I have no idea why my throat appears to be losing itself, but we're going to arm up. We don't want to go in there without an incense very much first of all, so let's grab our lighter, scroll to it, go down 1, and that's where we'll put our incense. This helps us keep track, so if we find our lighter, we know we just need to scroll down 1 rather than smashing the crap out of the Z on my computer, but smashing the crap out of your change item button or your brain's not working for some reason, your scroll wheel. Our objectives that we're going to try to achieve along the way is cleanse the area, capture a ghost photo. We already intend to do both of those, and have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. Hopefully we get all of those. The only ghost that's going to have evidence on no evidence is the Mimic, so we may come back out here for a video cam right off the bat. However, I think I want a crucifix. I already have a smudge, and I want a photo cam. Yeah, I think that's enough distance so Raiju wouldn't get affected. We're actually going to hold the crucifix out in our hand. My main goal, the breaker is on, but we don't have any sanity to start with anyway. So my main goal is going to be to get to the kitchen, where I'm going to hopefully loop the ghost around the kitchen island. Oh, we do have hiding spaces enabled. Good to know. There's our first photo. Let's make sure that turned out good. Yes, it did. We're actually going to go ahead and toss that there as well as that. We should be able to get out of the house before... Woohoo, okay. I wanted to do a couple things. I didn't realize the event ended. Yeah. So we got that equipment in there already. We already got a ghost photo, which is very nice because that achieves not only a photo slot but also an objective. Interesting that the ghost chose to do an event rather than. It also would have been nice if I had a ghost event for an objective, but you know, potato potato, take what you get. It's interesting that it chose to do an event rather than hunt. Not sure that means anything at this time, but it could mean that it was a shade. I was in the room, but the ghost had wandered out of the room, and then it wanted to do something, but it couldn't hunt. So as it was leaving the room, it did an event. Who knows? I'm not going to dive into any kind of meaning in that. I'm just going to grab stuff and start working my way back inside. So we did drop our incense in there. That way we have an extra one. So I'm going to rearm up. We should take in another crucifix for photos, and I'm actually going to take in a motion sensor to help me identify Wraith, Phantom, and Banshee. Yeah, we're just going to have this in our open hand. Ghost has turned off the power. Also interesting. Power's in the basement. Alright, apparently I have all hiding spaces turned on. I can work with that. I'm going to actually wait before I take that photo, but I will take that crucifix. We'll leave the other one right there. I think it only was able to hunt or do the hunt there because it did the event just then. Looking around for the bone. Ooh, threw that pretty hard. It seemed like it was probably normal speed. This interaction should have worn off by now, so I'm actually going to do that. Damn, alright. We're going to try to avoid interaction photos anyway. I couldn't see him too well, so good chance this is a phantom. Otherwise, that's convenient. Based on the amount of crap it's throwing right now, I'm going to assume it's a polter. Okay. Not a phantom. Not really throwing hard anymore either. We're gonna set up more of a pile here. Take that burn photo now. I think it's in the living room or in the master bedroom area, based on the what I can hear it doing. Of course, has not been incensed. So it can hunt whenever it wants to after 25 seconds, unless it's a demon from a previous hunt. If it is a demon, then it can hunt whenever it wants to after 20 seconds. Very small margin there, but could be useful if you need it. Seems quiet, but I don't think it's that quiet. Very brief with the hunts. Good potential for mimic, I think. I'm actually going to take one of these and chuck it in here. See if maybe we can get the ghost to burn up the crucifix. It's touching a lot of stuff. I forgot that I set the hunts to be extremely short here. Turned off the breakers. No, it's definitely not a gen. I was actually gearing up to do a gen test. I do want to see how it builds line of sight, or if it even builds line of sight speed. This one might be one that we might not be able to get. Definitely, I feel like it should be a polter, but no, there's that. Alright, so we're going to grab that crucifix, and we're going to rotate them out. Basically, I'm farming the crucifixes for burned photos, or crucifix photos. I might stop the next hunt. I'm going to get the breaker turned back on. I'm going to wait a while for the interaction to die down on the crucifix. Rearrange some of my equipment. Put some stuff back up here for the Polterlyit tech. I'm gonna try to just stack everything up in one pile. Maybe I've been wrong about this whole time. I didn't incense. There we go. Wonder what the hell is taking so long. That's actually completely used up, so we can just leave it there for the photo for later. Definitely hasn't done any kind of banshee roaming towards me. Turn on a light? It turned on a light, so we know it's not a mirror. So while we wait, let's pop over here. We know it's not a phantom or an Oni from its blinks. Dick. Guess we're about to find out the hard way if it's a shade. Roamed right back to its room. Out of this one now, so it can hunt of it once. Actually, turn this light on before the hunt. It's nothing fast, so no Metroid, Diothay, Revenant. Haven't had line of sight, so I can't say yay or nay for Hantu. Don't think it's a twins, although it could explain the lack of big throws. Maybe it's been a slow twin every time. There we go. Jesus. I know it's not a Yoka. Come on. Oh, after Hunt, it teleports back to its ghost room. It doesn't walk back. I did not realize that. Oh, no, it's not a yokai, because that's how I've been calling it to this room every time. I don't think it's a myling. We know it's not a Jinn. Hasn't done anything Banshee-like yet. Has stayed pretty true to wherever the hell it's hunting from. Can't be a mirror because it turned on a light. Powered on electronic right there, and it's not speeding up, so it can't be a Raichu. Definitely speeding up. You're not throwing hard. Hasn't really burned up that other crucifix, has it? I don't know exactly where it's hunting from. There we go, that's a burn crucifix now. And this crucifix is Dunzo. Okay, so I don't think it's a poltergeist. It should be throwing way harder than that. If it's a twin, this has never been the fast twin. Hasn't shape-shifted once. It's touched a lot of doors when it wanted to, but now it seems to have stopped. It's sped up with line of sight. So, we can bring in some salt to verify whether or not it's a wraith. A wraith should teleport to me and then roam back to its room, which I'd be able to tell by the motion sensor sensing something here and then there, without at first sensing something from down the hallway to me. That would actually be more indicative of a banshee the other way around. We haven't been inside of the room as the ghost is hunted, so unless it burns up the crucifix right now. Ah, dick. It could have been in there. The crucifix's range is too big. So shade testing has just gotten significantly more dangerous. I do still have a handful of seconds. Kind of leaning towards twins. It's interacting so much. I'm pretty sure interactions are turned down for this. Oh, I still haven't even cleansed the ghost, Jesus. We're definitely gonna grab this and salt. Don't think parabolic would help. Flashlight could. Maybe it's a myling because it seems like it's fairly quiet. There we go. Since you want to do that in here. Definitely the ghost room is in there. Definitely no ghost orbs. There's the salt steps. Yep, not spotting any orbs. Oddly enough, it hasn't been hunting. It's roaming heavily. Maybe we smudge it after this next hunt or during it. Make sure. Jeez, my timer's way out of whack. There we go. I gotta say, I almost think this is myling. So quiet there. What the hell were those throws just then? Seriously, like, what the fuck? Alright, let's go get a flashlight, use that as a proper test. It was throwing so hard. Maybe it's just... Maybe when I'm looping it around the kitchen island, it's too far away at the apexes in order to actually... What was I getting here? Brains farting. Flashlight. Flashlights don't work. EMF meter. Jesus. I was like, wait, why the hell did it come out to the van? Yeah, 3 a.m. refrigerator syndrome. We're going to use this. As soon as this starts glitching out, we should already be hearing footsteps, depending on where the ghost is actually hunting from. We don't have flashlights enabled, so we need to improvise. Now, unfortunately, I know I was in the train of thought talking about something else, but I've completely forgotten it now. Oh yeah, at the apexes of the kitchen island, I think it was just too far away from the Polty pile for a proper Polty test. Just grabbed it, an extra smudge. Oh well. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that doesn't actually count as the ghost model. Has it ever burned up the other crucifix? Yeah, that's right. I was waiting to use this. Nice. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3. So... Missed one? Damn. That sucks. Oh, a normal ghost should have been able to hunt about 30 seconds ago. So, potentially a spirit that could just throw extremely far. I need to get him to get here straight away. And then smudge him right on top of the pile. I think it is a poltergeist. Doesn't explain why it's not hunting right now, but gotta do what I gotta do with what I got. Hopefully it's touched the sink a while ago and gotten me dirty water. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Jesus, at 3 minutes it can't. If it hunts before 3 minutes, it can't be a spirit. But waits for 3 minutes to hunt, then it doesn't deter it from. There's not. You can only test what it isn't with that test. You can't test what it is. I've had wraiths that have waited 3 minutes on no sanity just to hunt me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it's right at 3 minutes, which is right now. Nope. What the hell? I know the ghost isn't in this room because it hasn't tripped the motion sensor, and I haven't been getting cold breath. And I can hear it throwing in the master bedroom. Goryo is a strong possibility, but I just need to incense it directly on top of the pile here. Oh, come on. Kinda need to see it through. Finally. As right as it started doing things. I don't know, that one almost looked like it got double touched in the air. I think it's a polter. I didn't set my smudge timer. I just clicked the button now. I think it was about 15 seconds off. Alright, let's go grab some photos. I'm not going to abuse these, but I am going to take, you know, the few that are here. Pretty sure there's salt right there, right? Yeah, okay. Hopefully we got dirty water in here. Yes, we do. Neat. Not perfect. Ruining our camera, too. I grab that video cam and check in there to see if I can spot anything of usefulness. I can see pretty well inside of everything here, including the sheer lack of ghost orbs, so it can't be a mimic. That's nice. So I guess if my timer gets up to 2:45 and we still don't have a hunt, then it's probably a spirit. I think any ghost can hunt here in about 10 seconds. I don't have an incense, but I don't really need one. Any ghost should be able to hunt right now. Aside from spirit. Ready to just say test this. Oh, I thought that was a hunt. It was a hunt. Oh my god, I didn't hear that. My ears. There's so many interactions right now. What the hell? That's weird that that trips the motion sensor. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Goes to side of the one in the new room. Alright, I'm gonna be back here. And if it hunts and I don't hear a thing, I'm gonna call it a myling. Just a really active, strong myling. Any ghost can mimic a poltergeist's ability just by throwing more often. The poltergeist is forced to throw every half a second. I think any ghost can throw between half a second and 1 second. So if you just get a really bad chance consecutively, then any ghost will look like it's a polter. The distance. Why? What the hell? You get EMF through here? I can get EMF through here. That's cool. What the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? Is this so... It can't be a phantom. I can't say it's not. It can't be a banshee, but I don't think it's a banshee. Maybe it is a banshee. And it can't be a wraith, that's for sure. And... it's outlasted every spirit timer I've set, so technically it could also be a spirit. I don't think it could be Goryo. And we know it can't be a mimic. I'm going to double check for ghost orbs, however. It seems like it just roamed straight towards that room and made it the new ghost room. I don't know if it made it to the ghost room, but it definitely roamed straight towards the room. Sounds like it made it the new ghost room. I don't intend on wasting this on you. Get that turned back on. We got all photos, we got all objectives. We need to figure out what the hell this ghost is. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? I'm gonna keep saying that because what the hell? Worst part is every time I does this, I have to go put the entire polio pile back together. The weirdest one is when it started interacting in that bedroom when I had just seen it and verified that that was the ghost room. Now, it definitely could have randomly roamed into the bedroom at the exact same time that I walked in there and then decided to change it into the new ghost room. Seems a little, extremely coincidental. Like, it's not doing the Banshee ability right now. It doesn't have to do the Banshee ability. I hate that about the chance in this game. And there's just nothing. It's also stupid quiet. The stupid quiet is an ability that no other ghost should be able to mimic. So at this point, I think it almost has to be a myling. I'm gonna be all the way over here at the far end of the house. Yeah, this is too quiet. I think it has to be a myling. It can throw super hard for some reason, but it just has to be myling. That's what I'm going with. Throwing so often, it's throwing so hard. But other ghosts can mimic a banshee by just sheer chance and coincidence following you around. They can mimic a poltergeist by throwing things. They can even mimic a hard throw from a poltergeist. Nothing else can mimic a polter explosion aside from the mimic itself, but at this point I'm going to stop bringing up that piece of shit. Anyway, none of them can replicate the polter explosion, but they can double touch the same item so that every time it seems like it throws one really hard, that could easily just be it touching the same item twice within a second. It's also been very big on touching the doors. This could also straight up just be a mimic that for some reason I can't spot the ghost orbs on it. I think it's in that bedroom now. I'm actually just gonna go grab another video cam, and we're gonna look for orbs. Thought that was one for a second, but that was just a PC. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. I don't see anything in the hallway. I was looking around really hard earlier. Nothing else should be able to mimic the sound the ghost is making. Like that one I didn't really start hearing until it was right in front of the laundry room, tripping the first motion sensor. I should have been able to hear that when it was in the bedroom over here. If this isn't a myling, I don't even know. I'm literally playing this 6 out of 7 days a week, so I guess we'll find a new game. Fuck it. Start putting in your suggestions down below in the comments. Oh, God. It is a myling. Why could it throw so hard? And so often? And why did it wait like 3 minutes every time it wanted to hunt? Let's say abilities used. 0. Okay, I don't think the myling technically has an ability that it uses, so I wasn't sure what it was going to do. 193 interactions. Fuck you. How? I should have chosen Poltergeist for that. Seriously, fuck that ghost. I hope you guys learned something today. I know I sure as fuck didn't. I think I actually just got more confused. You see, every time you get an answer to a question, you get 2 more questions on top of it, but I didn't get any answers and only questions, so I think that classifies as me getting fucked. I don't even know anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you could like, comment, and or subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Anything that you could do for the channel will help me put more back into the channel for you, like explaining how the fuck a myling can have 193 interactions. But within the span, I didn't look at the time there, but recording time is 32 minutes. You know what? I want to do that math. Was it 196? By 32. 6 interactions a minute. Every 10 seconds, this ghost was touching something. I gotta make sure I have this set back to stopwatch. Here we go. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.